What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Riva. It's very nice to meet you. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And as I always say, make sure you guys leave your comments in the comment section down below. It does not matter how you feel about this video. We all want to talk about it. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. Guys, listen, one thing I love about the wonderful world of TikTok is I can be on there minding my own business and I am always going to see something pop up that I'm like, this don't make no sense. But that's neither here nor there. Let me go ahead and play this video so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Femininity blockers part 2. So last video we talked about how past traumas can block your ability to tap into your feminine energy. People can also block that as well.
So she's saying that people can block you from tapping into your femininity, right? And so she's saying that maybe there's a man that doesn't have the capability, to create a safe space for you. You can't respect a man that doesn't take accountability for their mental, emotional, and financial health. So basically just saying that, like, if you can't respect the person that you're with, or if the person that you're with doesn't make you feel comfortable enough or safe enough, that is going to make you build up a wall and, act in your masculine energy. Okay? Let me tell you the problem I have with this already. I know it's like, Riva, we just started the video. Yes. Let me tell you the problem I have already off rip. The first problem I have is that you will never hear a woman who is feminine, right? A feminine woman. You will never hear her say that because of anybody else or because of any other entity, she is unable to be feminine. It just does not exist, because who she is and her true nature, that's just that. Like, oh, because I'm around you, or oh, because you didn't create a safe space, I can't be feminine. No. Like, oh, because you don't take accountability, I can't be feminine. No. Like, a woman who is truly a feminine woman by nature, okay, doesn't rely on any outside entity, cannot change, rearrange, or mess with who she really is. That's number one.
I.e., dealing with feminine men who do not take charge. They rely on you for most of the planning. They rely on you to pay for, living expenses, dates, travel, not taking initiative or any leadership, no accountability whatsoever.
So she says that a man who is following your leadership, a man who is relying on you to pay for bills, pay for dates, and all this kind of stuff, is not a masculine man. That man is a feminine energy. Okay, he's operating in his feminine energy, which is so interesting because they will do all this stuff for Pookie and Ray Ray though, and they're not calling him feminine. Like, they're not calling him feminine at all. That's number one. And I'm not saying that what she's saying is, I'm not saying that a man who is relying solely on his woman to provide and do all these things, I'm not saying nothing about that man. I'm just saying they will do this stuff for Pookie and Ray Ray and not complain about it, not talk bad about him, not call him feminine, like always hit him up, offer to pay and all that because of how he makes her feel. So that's number one. I said number one already, but that's number one about this aspect of the conversation. And then two, you're calling this man a feminine man because he's following your lead. Sometimes y'all are just so damn aggressive. Okay, let's just be real. That he can't even get a word in. Like, this is just a nice man. Right? Like, he was just a nice person. He didn't grow up like that. He didn't grow up with nobody talking to him like that. Like, he didn't grow up with nobody, trying to be the leader, the conductor and just running all over him all the time. He's not even used to that. So you're calling him feminine. He is just confused. Right? Like, he is just like, how did I get in this situation where this woman is talking to me crazy like this? Or maybe that's just not his MO, right? Like, maybe he's just not an aggressive person, but mentally he's taking note of everything that you're doing. But because he's not acting on it, or being as equally as aggressive as you are, you want to call him feminine, which is crazy. And then she put here, your mind will be on overdrive. Dealing with men and their feminine energy will have you emotionally exhausted. How is it that you can identify a man and his feminine energy, but you can't identify what it means to be feminine to begin with? Isn't that like a contradiction?
You're making all the plans. You are going to be emotionally and mentally exhausted by dealing with this person. You're going to feel like you're taking care of a child.
So how can taking care of your child, or how can you feel like you're taking care of a child, make you operate in masculine energy? Wouldn't that make you exude even more feminine energy? Like, how can that make you exude masculine energy taking care of a child? If you want to look at him like your child. And then it says, you deserve an uplifting relationship with a partner that supports you. What? Where does support come in? First of all, where does support come in? Right? And who's to say that this person does deserve an uplifting relationship? What if she's a person that's causing havoc all over the place? We have to stop saying like, oh yeah, like everyone deserves. That's not true. That is genuinely not true.
You're going to feel like he's your chick. Like, it's exhausting. And you won't be able to thrive in your feminine.
The only way that a woman can feel like a man is her chick, quote unquote, right? And she can't thrive in her feminine. Like, I've never heard a feminine woman say that he's her chick. Or even refer to him in that manner. Because as a feminine woman, there's no way that a man, unless he's like a different type of man, you know what I'm saying, is going to challenge your femininity by being more feminine than you are. In a relationship sense. No one's forcing you. Like, no one's forcing you to make the plans. No one's forcing you to do this. No one's forcing you to take control. No one's forcing you to do any of these things. But also, it's so interesting to me that women who quote unquote like defend like feminine energy and like, thriving in their feminine energy associate like so many things with being masculine and not with the feminine. Like, why can't a feminine woman, right? A woman thriving in her femininity be good at scheduling and planning? Like, of course she's good at that. Like, why can't she be good at organizing certain things, giving her input or taking charge in certain aspects or certain areas of the like? Why is that only a masculine trait? Organizational skills and all that kind of stuff. Choosing what we're going to, oh, you know what, babe? I know that you like this, and I like to eat this. Let me do the research and see what place that we should go eat at. How is that? Like, it's the women who defend the feminine, quote unquote, that always act like they try to put that feminine energy within a box. They really try to do that. And only a masculine woman would look at a man and say, oh, yeah, like, that's my chick. A feminine woman's not going to do that. She's not going to look at a man and say, yeah, I got him. I'm the one that wears. No. No. This is still a form of competing. This is still a form of being combative. Doesn't matter how nice you say it, sweet you say it, calm you say it, kind you say it. It's not only about how you relay yourself. It's also about what you're saying. And I just don't understand, like, being a feminine woman, okay, thriving in your femininity, quote unquote, you don't have to rely on anybody else. No outside source can even touch you, okay, or affect your energy or affect the way that you relay yourself. It's all about how you are maneuvering. You're so conscious of self and the words that come out of your mouth, the way that you deliver things, like, you're just so in tune that nobody can take you off of your post. You know what I'm saying? I never hear men come on here and be like, oh yeah, I have to rest in my femininity because she's so masculine. Like, you never even hear that. But women will do anything to like emasculate that man. Oh yeah, he's my chick and all this kind of stuff. And then say like, oh, this is the reason why you can't be feminine is because you're with the wrong man. No, you can't be feminine because you're in your ego. Because you're egotistical. Because you have an attitude problem. Because you're arrogant. Like, no outside source is supposed to change who you are. Let me know what you guys think about this. in the comment section down below. I genuinely want to know you guys' thoughts, opinions, feelings. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. And again, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah! Love you.